6 years ago, community and educational leaders saw a need to provide support for children and adults with disabilities in the Enid area. The nonprofit 4RKids was created, and the organization has been making a difference ever since, providing grants to special education teachers, putting educational materials in libraries, offering scholarships for camps, providing public presentations, and funding adult Special Olympic teams. Recently, the group has provided work centers at the Putt-Putt Miniature Golf Facility and the second-story book and gift shop adjacent on Overland Trail. Those work programs cut to the heart of why 4RKids was created, said Director Pat Lentz.
The reason that the foundation was started was because these parents and educators realized that when a child finishes public school or graduates from high school, that a lot of services end for them and a lot of opportunities end. You know what I tell when I go to civic clubs and groups like that, I always tell them to think back on their graduation and their child's graduation and how excited they were because it was the beginning of their adult life. And they look forward to college and owning a car and owning a home someday and having a job and being independent. And what happens with our special needs kids is when they graduate from high school, a lot of things aren't there for them. They're probably not going to get a job. They're probably never going to be able to live independently. They're probably not going to drive a car, own their own home, go to college. So we felt like there was a need there for some supports and opportunities for special needs kids as they grow into adulthood. And that's always been our big goal.
That was a goal that attracted George Pankin into the organization, and he has served with its board since its inception. He also is the father of a special needs child, and the services provided through the work centers were vital to his adult son and his family.
How important was it for you and your family to have that as an outlet for him after high school?
Extremely important. Everybody needs to be able to be challenged, and that's true with the developmentally disabled as well. So, but if you don't grow, then you grow smaller, or you become less capable. So it was important for us to continue to challenge him and find an environment that would do that, and also find a place where he could have peers that he could socialize with. So it was very important.
In order to fund their program, 4RKids creates and sells items through the Second Story Shop and Work Center. But its main fundraiser is coming Saturday, the annual Walk 4RKids. It's not only a fundraiser, but an invitation to the public to come out and show their support and have fun at the same time.
We have carnival games with prizes, and we'll have big blow-up attractions that we'll bring in from Oklahoma City. We'll have, last year we had pony rides or carriage rides. We have free hamburgers, hot dogs, everything's free. Hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, and all the games are free, all the prizes are free. We make sure that the walk is just a free day for everybody. It's open to the public. We encourage them to come down. We really like the public to come and interact, because then they get to see people with developmental disabilities in a very easy, relaxed setting, you know, where it's not threatening at all, and they get to see them and interact with them and just see that, you know, we're all pretty much the same.
Lynn said the response from the community has been phenomenal.
The way we raise money for the walk is we have corporate sponsors, and then we have teams. We have really been very fortunate. The Enid and the surrounding community have really embraced us. We've had over 100 different businesses and civic groups and churches that have sponsored our walk in the past.
The year's event again will be at David Allen Memorial Ballpark, which is donated for the organization's use.
Registration is at 9:30, and the walk itself begins at 10:30.
The day will last for about 4 hours, Lynn said.
Usually until about 1 o'clock, 1:30, through lunch.
The organization's main fundraiser, Walk 4RKids, will be worthwhile, Lynn said.
And every bit of the money that's raised is used locally here to benefit special needs children and adults. It's really, it's in my mind, it's mostly to promote awareness of people with all abilities. It is also our annual fundraiser. It is our biggest fundraiser of the year. But really, as far as our families and our developmentally disabled friends are concerned, it's just a lot of fun. It's just a day of fun.